Have you ever heard of permaculture farming? It's a way of growing food and raising animals that mimics natural ecosystems. Permaculture is all about designing sustainable, regenerative systems that work in harmony with nature. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what permaculture farming is and how it works. Permaculture farming is a holistic approach to agriculture that seeks to create resilient, self-sustaining systems. It involves working with nature, rather than against it, to produce food, fiber, and other resources. Permaculture farmers aim to create ecosystems that are diverse, productive, and self-regulating. The way we farm is very different from conventional agriculture. We're not just focused on producing food. We're also focused on building soil health, increasing biodiversity, and creating a healthy ecosystem. We use techniques like agroforestry, intercropping, and cover cropping to create a diverse, regenerative system. Agroforestry is a key component of permaculture farming. It involves growing crops and trees together in a way that mimics natural forest ecosystems. This creates a microclimate that's more favorable for both crops and trees. And it also helps to improve soil health and water retention. Intercropping is another technique used in permaculture farming. It involves planting different crops together in the same area, which can help to reduce pest and disease pressure, increase soil fertility, and improve overall yield. Cover cropping is the practice of planting crops that are grown specifically to protect and enrich the soil. These crops are often legumes, which fix nitrogen in the soil, or grasses, which help to prevent erosion and build soil structure. One of the main goals of permaculture farming is to create a closed-loop system. We want to produce as much as we can within the farm system itself, without relying on outside inputs. This means we have to be very careful about what we put into the system and how we manage it. A closed-loop system is one in which all the inputs and outputs are contained within the farm system itself. This means that waste products, like animal manure or food scraps, are used to fertilize crops or feed animals, rather than being discarded. This creates a more sustainable, self-sufficient system that relies less on outside inputs. Permaculture farming is all about creating a regenerative system that can continue to produce food and resources for generations to come. We're not just thinking about the short term. We're thinking about the long-term health of the land and the ecosystem as a whole. So, that's permaculture farming in a nutshell. It's a way of growing food and raising animals that's focused on creating sustainable, regenerative systems that work in harmony with nature. If you're interested in learning more about permaculture farming, there are plenty of resources available online and in your local community. Thanks for watching.